Hello everyone, this is Jeffrey Ho. I'm going to show you how to convert your 3D model created in 123D Catch into a Unity game project. These four tools are the ones that we are going to use. Okay, you need these four tools, and you can Google the names and download them from the web. Okay, they are freely available. Don't forget the optional package zip file. It contains the Unity game project that we are going to use. Major steps: export your model into OBJ file format and convert that OBJ format to FBX format, and then convert that FBX format to OBJ again. These two steps, step 2 and 3 look redundant, but they will help reducing the chances of encountering problems in MergeLab. In MergeLab, we are going to apply merge simplification to reduce the number of triangles, okay, so that each model will not require so much processing power. And step 5, we are going to convert FBX back to convert that file, 3D model file, back to OBJ file format. Then we are going to import that file into a game project. Okay, so let's get started. I have a model here, okay, a sheep in 123D Catch. First of all, I need to export it. Okay, File, Export Capture As. File, Export Capture As. I will specify a new folder as the destination. And make sure you select the format as OBJ. Okay, make sure you use OBJ. Click OK. Then we have finished step 1. Let's do step 2. Convert OBJ format to FBX. Okay. Before we do that, just check out the OBJ file being exported that we just exported from 123D Catch. Okay, this OBJ folder, and there are 4 files exported. The last 2 are the texture images. Okay, quickly check them out. Throughout the file conversion process, we may need to copy these texture files manually. Okay, sometimes the software do not handle these 2 texture files. Okay, then we are going to do step 2. Convert OBJ to FBX within FBX converter. These are OBJ and FBX. These are basically different file formats for 3D models. Okay, FBX converter. On the left, you specify the source file. On the right, you specify the destination files. On the left, click Add. I'm going to specify my OBJ file. Okay. On the right, I want to specify the destination where I save the converted FBX file. Sometimes these destination folder, how I specified it, sometimes it does not work properly. I don't know why. Okay, a new folder for my FBX file. Media, and click Convert. On the results column, you can see that okay, it's converted. Okay, then I just close it, and we have finished step 2. Just quickly check it out. Check out the resulted model. Okay, this is the FBX. Again, I don't know why the textures are not included. I'll just go back to models, and on FBX I will just what I mean is it on the FBX file that we just created, the texture images seems not included, so I'll copy them to this folder manually from the OBJ file we just created. Copy them, go to FBX and paste them there. Okay, then we are going to do step 3, convert that FBX back to OBJ format again. FBX converter. On the left, we specify the source file. This time we specify the FBX as the source file. And on the right, we are going to change the destination folder. As a standard practice, I will make a new folder for this. This time the format, destination format, make sure you specify it as OBJ. Make sure you select OBJ. Let me change the destination folder again. It messed it up. Okay. Ship OBJ2. Destination OBJ. Okay. Then click convert. On the result column, it says converted. Okay. I think I know why the destination file location sometimes it's in the wrong place. Okay, maybe after you have select the OBJ file format, go and check the destination file location again. Okay, it may not be the right one. Okay, and if you want to just change that destination folder again. Okay, so close it. We have finished step 3. Okay, now have a quick look of the files. We have the OBJ file again, and the texture images are not included. Okay, really don't know why. So what I would do is I will copy the images from the first OBJ file that we had. Okay, we copy them and put them into the new OBJ file we just created. Okay, the OBJ2. Okay, then we move on to step 4. In MergeLab, we applied merge simplification. So we start MergeLab. This is an empty space. Go to File, Import Merge. File, Import Merge. I will select the second OBJ file that I just created. Okay, the OBJ file. Make sure you're selecting the OBJ file instead of the text file. Okay, select sheep.obj. The type is OBJ file. Okay, wait for it to import. Okay, how's that? On the top there, these few buttons are options, are display options. Okay, if you check them, okay, this option will allow you to show the triangles and the texture. This will not change the model itself. These are just display options. Okay, I will use this one. Okay, flat lines, so that I know roughly where the triangles are distributed. And don't forget the numbers, okay, at the bottom, especially the faces. Now I have 27,000 triangles for this model. Then we are going to apply the filter. Okay, filters, remerging, simplification, and reconstruction. Lots of options here. Filters, remerging, simplification, and reconstruction. Then select quadratic edge, collapse decimation, and now the first one is the total target number of faces that you want the filter would reduce this model to. This is roughly half of the number, okay, of the current number of triangles. And check preserve boundary of the mesh, and also check preserve normal. Okay, and press apply. Press apply button. You see the triangles there are fewer triangles. Okay, it looks fewer triangles, and look at the numbers. Okay, the number of faces has been reduced. For this model, I would say maybe 2,000. It's a good number. Let's try. Okay. Now this model consists of 2,000 triangles, and if I change different display options, it looks okay, not so bad. Okay, I mean the overall appearance is preserved. Okay, can be preserved. So let's just use 2,000 for now. Okay. For other models, you need to go back and forth and try out different numbers. Okay, and use these display options to check out the overall appearance. See if we are sacrificing too much in terms of the appearance, okay, while we are trying to reduce the number of triangles. Okay, for now 2,000 I think it's good enough. Close it. Then I'm going to export. Go to File, Export Merge As. Again, I will create a new folder. And make sure you use OBJ file format. Okay, use OBJ file format. And click Save. Click OK. And we'll exit MergeLab. Now we have finished step 4. Okay. And have a quick look of the newly created file. The texture images are not here. Just to play safe, I will copy the texture images from previous version of the 3D model into the new file. Put it in the same folder as the newly created OBJ file. Okay. Then we are going to do step 5. Go back to FBX Converter. On the left, source files, press add button, specify the simplified OBJ file as the source. Destination, okay, FBX latest version, which is fine, and change the destination folder. Again, I will create a new folder for this. I will call this ready Unity ready. And select this folder. Quickly check out the destination folder. Okay, it looks fine. Destination format, okay. Just check embed media. Okay, and press convert. Results said it's converted. Okay, then let's close it. And go back to the files and check it out. the textures are not included. Okay, so I need to copy the texture again, the two texture images, copy it to the same folder as the newly created FBX file. Okay, then in this newly created FBX file, I have two texture images put together in the same folder. Okay. Then we are going to do step 6, import this FBX file into a game project. Let's go to Unity. Instead of starting Unity, my preference is to start Unity in a slightly different way. Okay, go to the optional package zip file. If you have unzipped that zip file, you will find one folder within it. That is this one, Unity project. Okay. Each Unity project is a file folder, contains of lots of files and subfolders. Okay, let's go to Unity project, open it, and go to assets. Go to scenes. You see files, folders, okay, and you should be able to find this level 2. This is a scene file in Unity. You see the Unity icon next to it. Just double click this level 2 scene file and it will start Unity. What is scene? Okay, in Unity, scene means one game environment with all the obstacles, enemies that happens in one place. Okay, this concept of scene, it's borrowed from film or filmmaking industry, where in each scene you have different characters, different props, different maybe in a kitchen or maybe in a playground. Okay, to games, each scene means different objects, okay, different enemies that are supposed to in one place. You can treat them as one stage. Okay, if you level up or move on to the next stage, you're loading a different scene. Okay, so in Unity, every time we edit one scene, okay, we focus on one scene at a time. Just close the welcome message, and we have a game here. Okay, and if your layout of this panel does not look like this, go to the top right hand corner, select layout and select 2x3. Okay, then you'll have something like this. This is the scene. Okay, and this is the scene panel allows you to edit the environment. The game panel, it shows you what the player will see. Hierarchy panel shows all the objects in your game scene. Project is the files in your project. Okay, go to file and drag that project into here. Okay, font, I would reduce the icon size into very small. Okay, and the next thing we are going to do is to import the FBX file. Okay, how to do it? Just go to the folders. Okay, go to folders. Now just now you were looking at the scenes files. Okay, and let's go to the 3D models we have. Copy the folder with the FBX file. Copied it, and go to your project, Unity project, file structure. Go back up to assets, and within models. Okay, models, assets models. Okay, these are different folders for your models in your scene. I will just paste my model here. Okay, and once we have included that file into a Unity game project, okay, if we switch back to Unity, it will do the import automatically. You see this loading, okay? And within this project panel, if you open models and your sheep folder and select this sheep model, okay, here you see the model. You can check out the model here. Okay, and once you select the sheep, you on this inspector panel you will see different options. These are the options for how to import. Okay, these are the default settings. We are going to change some of them. Scale factor, let's change it to 0.2. Merge compression, let's set it to medium. And don't forget to check the generate colliders. Okay, so for the others, let's keep the default, and don't forget to scroll down and press apply button. Okay, and how to import this into the scene. Just hold in the project panel, just click and hold your model and move it to a scene. Okay, you can see that it's there. Release, you click and then you see this. Okay, now it's into the scene. You see, maybe okay, it's not the orientation, it doesn't look right. Okay, first of all, we need to learn how to navigate within this scene window. Hold your right click, you see this icon, and use your keys on your keyboard, WASD, to navigate. Okay, you can use your mouse to navigate. Okay, there are different ways to navigate, but this is one of the easiest way, okay, for beginners. Okay, navigate. Okay, then how to fix these orientation of your model. Top left corner of the window, you will see these buttons. Okay, these arrows means you change this. With this button on, you can change the position of the model. Hold and drag the arrows in different axes, or hold these little square. Okay, you can try it out, you will know the idea. And go to the top left corner, check this one, this third button. With this button on, you see the orientation, the rotation handle. Hold and drag. Okay, different circles. Okay, now it looks right. I want it to face you from below. You can see that what the player can see. I want it to face the player. Okay, and I want to change the position. Okay, somewhere here. Okay, okay, and make sure you have your model selected. Okay, you select it in. If you can't select it, okay, if you go to your hierarchy and select sheep. Okay, go to hierarchy and select sheep. Make sure you have sheep selected. Okay, just select it in the hierarchy, and on the selector panel, you'll have all the settings for this model. Make sure you check static on the top right hand corner. With sheep selected in the hierarchy, check static. Click yes. Layer select floor. Select shootable. Layer, select shootable. Okay, and yes. Okay. And one more thing. Okay, one more thing. Go to Window, select Navigation. You have additional panel here. Select Bake. Select Bake. Just keep these default settings and press the Bake button. This step is basically helps the enemies to learn about the environment before you actually play the game. The Unity will process the environment and store the necessary information for the enemies, okay, to chase you basically. Now you can see that the scene, there's a bluish layer on the floor. Okay, these are the information for the. This represents the information for the enemies to chase you. Okay, you can see that the enemy are supposed to walk around the sheep model instead of going through it or just run into it. Okay, and go to File and save your scene once the baking is finished. Okay, then just click the play button and now you have a model in your scene. Okay, you basically finish the process. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, and let's stop it for now. And you can, if you want to, you can just select the sheep, select sheep in hierarchy panel and press Ctrl D to duplicate, and you can have more sheep. But once you have changed the environment, okay, every time you change the environment, the obstacles, okay, these models, you have to do the baking again. You need to go to the navigation panel and press the bake button again. Pay attention to the areas, the bluish area around the model. Okay, once the baking process is finished, you see that the bluish area avoids the model. Okay, so this is basically it. Okay, it's how to do it, and just save your scene, and you can even set build and run. Okay, select build and file, build and run, and don't forget to, and this is settings for you to actually build the game. Press the add current button and uncheck the first one, and just press build. It will ask for a place to put your file. I would create a new folder, my new game. I'll just call it my new game, and press save. And this will actually build the game, and once it's done, you can send that file. Okay, it's quite quick. I'll just close Unity. Don't need Unity, just close it, and I just close 123D Catch. Okay, then I just start my new game. Yeah, these are the settings. Just and start to play. Okay, and you have your own game. You have your new game. Oops. Okay, let's close that for now. Oops. Okay, and with this folder, you can just zip it and send it to your friends, families to enjoy your game. Okay, so it's done. Okay, that's all. Okay, thank you.